I wanted to cast a game of Survivalist versus HOANG, but the one I wanted to play, I wanted to cast, I went to AoE2 Insights, and replay wasn't available for some reason. It was an amazing game where they traded bases, right? And it was Armenians for Survivalist, Celts for HOANG. Unfortunately, can't cast it. Luckily, though, they play lots of games together, so hopefully this one entertains as much as that one did. So they've been going up against each other a bunch, right? And Survivalist has been trying this new fast castle with Armenians, right, where he goes into warrior priests and early siege. It's been quite entertaining to see some of those games. I've watched a few on Twitch. And HOANG, who, is known for always doing his Celts eat TC strategy, he's been going for drush into forward archery ranges, right? So he's been doing something completely new as well. So it's been fun to watch these guys play a bunch of games together, and they've created some really entertaining games, right? Where it seems to go 50-50 either way. Survivalist wins, HOANG wins. Both very fun players to watch. And once again, I'm really sad I couldn't show that other one. So we got straight 10 on wood for Survivalist, right? Because we're doing a fast castle build. Heavy on, sorry, not wood, food. And then a more standard build from HOANG, which is hilarious to say, right? HOANG with the standard build. And he's pushing the deer. Oh, uh-oh. That's the worst feeling. Pushing the deer as well. I sort of like doing a bunch to food as well. I go 8 to food to start. But it's not a fast castle, it's just that I want to get that 19 population feudal time. So, as I was saying, right, HOANG's been changing it up. He's usually on his, fast castle into siege. But he's been trying something new, and so has Survivalist. So lots and lots of fun games here. And it's great, right? Celts are an Age of Kings civ, right? They're an old civ that have been in the game for a long time. Oh, uh-oh, watch out. And then Armenians are the newest civ, right? They and Georgians together. And so looking at this map here, we've got a forward stone for HOANG, protected gold. These are some nice golds, just kind of open here is the only downside, right? And then over here, also protected gold for Survivalist. So that'll sort of prevent it from being cheesy, right? You'll have a sort of longer game, just with those protected golds on both sides. Relics are fairly evenly spaced out, right? One in the center as usual. And then a relic on either end of both players' base. I'd say they're slightly better for Survivalist, who's here in the red, as the Armenians, if I had not mentioned it. And look at that. Look how nice that is with the Armenians. You collect your gold, and then you just move over to wood. That's so wild. And now, okay, we're going to have 20 population. 20 pop feudal, but we're going fast castle. That's actually wild. And here comes the forward villager for HOANG. We're coming forward. But I don't think we know where Survivalist is yet. Yeah, we haven't explored that. So it's just sort of running forward, hoping, oh, could you get off my screen, fog mode thing? Hello? How do I get that to go away? There we go. There we go. Okay, looks like we found him now. Or we will in a second. There we go, finds him. Okay, 2 militia. 3 on gold. So it's a very exciting build. 3 on gold. Yeah, and we're on our way to feudal. I guess we'll have enough gold for men-at-arms. And then we'll have enough wood for the archery range. Very fun strategy. Okay, archery range down. 3 militia. Men-at-arms upgrade. Okay, and I have not seen this one, by the way. Oh, actually, I might have watched this one. Yeah, I might have seen this one too, but this one's still a good one. The one I wanted to show, unfortunately, not able to. Okay, just typical Drush things here, right? We're gonna try to get into the berries. A little too late to go harass that villager with the scout, and Hoang was all over it with his scout anyway, it didn't matter. Yep, Market Blacksmith, we're going fast castle, just as said. Didn't quite have all the wood necessary right away, I guess, for it. Oh, looks like he gets in. We gotta run. See, can we get away with any of these vills? All but one. This one's probably gonna die. Oh, there goes one. So now we're at a 1-0 eco KD. Some nice early pressure. I like this, you know, sort of this build Hoang's done. You know, you get man-at-arms and then archers right on the opponent's face. You're kind of down one villager in terms of economy because it's walking around up here forward. But all that pressure should make up for it. Plus, you've got your own, you know, you got one eco KD. So totally fine to have this guy now running around. And Castle Age. Castle Age at 11 minutes we click. That's fast. That's very fast, and that's the power of that mule cart. That is wild. I'm gonna harass the woodline a bit. Luckily for Armenians, it's easy to relocate that. Yeah, I like it. Just camp one archer here, scout around with this one, see what damage you can find with these guys, and then build houses with this one. Very good build. You know, normally people make fun of Hoang's economy, but I think, you know, we've got a 2-villager lead. Plus, Survivalist is going up to castle, so he won't be adding any vills for another minute here. So some nice early pressure from Hoang. Attacking the blacksmith is also a good choice. And then you won't be able to repair it because these archers are here. And we've got 3 archers, 3 man-at-arms. Oop, this guy's running underneath the TC, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, harassed on both sides. That's rough. Double bit X is a bit late, but that's sort of what you get when you have men-at-arms. When you dress, you get a little bit later on those eco upgrades. And Castle Age is going to be here very soon. This economy, though, is looking rough. You know, you get some... well, I don't know. I would have preferred to keep attacking the blacksmith, I think. But, I mean, with the Armenians, I think you can collect from berries, right? You can drop off from berries with the mule cart. Or am I wrong about that? Okay, I like that also. Very first thing you do is you get the fortified church. It's like... it's like a tower that costs no stone. It's kind of powerful. And we also see that Survivalists sold the stone to go up. So we're not dropping any TCs or anything. This is sort of an all-in strategy. Attacking the farms to idle the villagers. Very, very good, right? Because you don't have all that range yet. We don't even have a fletching yet. But you're still able to stand outside of the range of the town center and idle those farms. So that's a good play at Hoang. Mill goes down. 6 archers here. 3 men-at-arms. And here we go. We're going to go collect some relics. Right? That was the prepared strategy. And you start with 1 relic as Armenian, so your gold income is going to be great. Ah, we're idling the TC. There we go. We just didn't have the food yet. That's because of Hoang idling these farms. Uh-oh, don't know if we can see that. No, we do not see it. That's unfortunate. But there you go. 1 Scorpion's going to push away all this feudal army. Very wise, I think, not to dive it. But this is a pretty sizable army, you know. If Hoang can save them, get to castle, it'll be pretty powerful. Adding the crossbows in, and then I think that forward villager went back. Yeah, well defended. You know, you get to Castle Age, drop the siege workshop, and then I think Armenians are just unbreakable in this situation. I mean, the fortified church is so cheap and provides so much protection to your eco. Nothing you can do about it. Oh wow, we bought the stone. We bought the stone, and we're going to drop a second town center. We're going to try to out-boom Hoang here. And we've got that early Castle Age, so why not? Yeah, I think that's wise. I was playing a game just yesterday, right? And, you know, when your opponent's to Castle Age before you, you've got to drop back. Didn't work out for me in the particular game I'm thinking of, but it's wise. The Scorpions are showing up. You know, the other things like Warrior Priests are going to show up. Knights can show up. Good to just pull off a bit. Okay, 2 relics. Survivalist should know that there's one in the center. Just barely not in his vision, but it should be obvious that it's in that shaded area. Pushing forward with some Siege and Warrior Priests. Castle Age units against Feudal. Three Scorpions is probably just too much to handle with this army. Even if you go spread formation and try to shoot it down with the archers. But a very healthy economy here for HOANG, right? 8 villager lead. Of course, it's all one town center, and we're going to Castle Age now. But these relics are really going to start paying off very quickly, right? Already 200 gold from the relics. And we're just going to go collect more. This is so funny to look at, right? It's just sitting under the opponent's TC. This archery range. It's basically unusable, though. Unless you, like, had a bunch and popped them all out to run away at once. HOANG's out microing Survivalist here. The shot comes, you dodge. 1 scout cav taking care of some Scorpions. That's some good value for this guy. And that's the starting scout, I believe. Ramming that down. Yeah, that's got to be the starting scout. 2 Scorpion kills. This is... Yeah, this scout cavalry's done some work. Okay, so both players have destroyed 1 building. But this economy is going to really take off here for Survivalist. We've got enough stone for a castle. So let's see if we go forward with that castle here. Horse collar at 21 minutes. Not a terrible time for a fast castle. Of course, HOANG's already got horse collar. I didn't know this about these 2 civs. Both of them only get the first 2 upgrades for horse collar and bow saw. You know, the mill and lumber camp upgrades. Very interesting. They're both sort of thought of as weak late game civs, and that's just a contributing factor to it, right? And we are at 3 relics. We found this top one and then the middle one. But doesn't look like we just missed it. Very unfortunate. Here come the villagers. Here we go, castle drop. Oh, he's gonna see it. Survivalist is gonna see that with... Wow. Talk about a perfectly timed outpost. And that's a good spot for a castle too. Are we gonna quick wall this away, HOANG? We're going watchtower. Crossbows are in, it's gonna do some damage. We're gonna lose a couple vills here. Knight and crossbows, that's gonna hurt. The Knights are going to destroy the Scorpions. Scorpions, not so great against these mobile units without anything to back it up. You need some pikemen as well. And Survivalist may have overplayed his hand going so heavy on the eco here. Because this castle drop is going to be brutal. We're going to lose this town center. It's going to range this one as well. And the Survivalist ram are classic. Yeah, that's a very well-placed castle. Wow, ranging both these town centers. Now we're gonna panic barracks here for Survivalist. We gotta get some extra spearmen out, it looks like. Or is it just because this one's gonna go down? Yeah, HOANG targeting the town centers and not the production building. I think it's fine to do either one. I don't think you have to say, okay, we're going to target one or the other. And the siege workshop as well. Couple woads in here. This is going to be very dangerous for Survivalist. Another castle. Wow. Okay, we got some rams though, and we've got some warrior priests inside those rams. Hopefully that'll be enough to, you know, deal with whatever army that Survivalist uses to destroy these rams. And look at that, we're ranging the fortified church as well. We're just escaping out of here. Poor villager path into a bad spot. Oh good, there's a hole there, so that's fine. But yeah, look at this army. We've got 17 army to 13. but it's just so menacing seeing these all together. The second castle, wow. And let's see what HOANG has no idea that this is all running away over here. But yeah, that's a big loss here for Survivalist. We're losing a bunch. And we're still training villagers out of this one. Okay, are we gonna castle drop? Oh, we're gonna castle drop HOANG now. Losing everything that's in range of these, and then perfect, get these villagers working. And here we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Alright, who placed that? Are there villagers coming back? Oh, they're from this one. They mined this stone completely out. Wow, we're just sitting outside of HOANG's vision. What's gonna happen here? Oh, he's gonna see it. Oh, the castle drop! Oh no! And HOANG is not coming back. He's just gonna finish this all off on this side. Wow, another base trade. I'm glad I picked this game too. Gold will be denied. Let's see if HOANG has scouted these 2 golds. Oh, and these warrior priests get in there, and we're gonna do some eco KD. Finally, something to even up that eco KD a bit. And this, ouch, those relics are lost. They are gone. These woads are gonna try to grab some more, hit some more villagers here. This castle's in a good spot. We're stealing the gold as well. Here come the ramps too. It's a very much a base trade situation. This scorpion's got its work cut out. If it can, uh-oh, a bit of miss micro here, but we're targeting the woads. And nowhere to run with these villagers. Just out of range. Unfortunate part about that is TC's not in range. HOANG's got a second one up though. So any eco KDs aren't going to be too severe for HOANG or lost villagers. Yeah, this should take care of the woads now. Oh, some unfortunate pathing for the woads. And we got some composite bowmen here. Oh, and Survivalist spots this one. Oh, is he going to attack? They're just walking by. Oh, if he realizes this town center is going down, so we are very much in a base trade situation. Wow, just it's a slaughter fest of villagers. They're going down all over. I would have liked to have seen some blacksmith upgrades from either of them. Oh, and this TC is pushed. Wow, Survivalist base is gone. But he still has... They still have the same amount of economy. We're just taking out everything else now. No production buildings will be left except for the siege workshop. And then the castles as well for woads, which is a fine combination of your Celts. Or Celts. Oh, and this castle. This one is very well placed. There we go. Are we going to have any TCs on the field after this? Wow, we're going to have no TCs from either player if this castle goes up and the ramps get over there. 8 military versus 10 for HOANG. And 8 for Survivalist. And I think most of it's siege, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 siege from Survivalist. 2 from HOANG. A couple of woads out there, I think. Nope, just crossbows. The woads all died. And we're going to try to get those relics again. These town centers are going down. Wow, so much going on. 34 economy to 41. So Survivalist is not going to have the edge. HOANG's going to be ahead here. And looks like both of them are going to try to snipe these relics here. If Survivalist Warrior Priest will be able to take out the Celt Monk, I believe you need Atonement to convert Warrior Priests. No stone for either of these players, though. So no more castle drops anytime soon, but this is going to be unstoppable unless these villagers can get some lucky kills. Some composite bowmen, of course, to back it up. Oh, here we go. Oh no, HOANG is missing the... They're both gonna get 2. No way. That is hilarious. Did they see that? They both saw that. They must have, right? Wow. Okay, we've got both on golden wood, which favors Survivalist, I think, because his unique unit does not cost food, unlike the Woad Raider. So we're adding a bit of farming eco here because of that. Of course, HOANG still has a little lead in economy. Bodkin now. Bodkin for Survivalist. And let's see, are we gonna... Do we know where the last relics are? That's 2 and 2, so there should be 2 more, right? 1 here. Where's that last one? Now, composite bowmen do not ignore the armor of siege. So that's a very bad matchup because they've also got less range than crossbows. But if these get lured under the castle, it could be a problem. And we're going to lose our relics for Survivalist. No ballistics, of course, because we haven't had a chance. There we go, University. Just in time to get ballistics. And Bone Saw now for HOANG. Not enough wood for ballistics yet. We're adding more onto wood. And we grabbed some stone, so we could be building a TC if we're Survivalist. Where to drop it, though, huh? I guess that's what Survivalist is deciding. And we built the University. Oh, and here we go, collecting those last 2 relics from Survivalist. So, of all the buildings that Survivalist had in his base, we've only got houses. And we're gonna stick this last relic in here in a... Wow. Oh no, the Woads, did they know where that is? What? Hold on. Did he see that? He didn't see it. He's gonna see it. He sees it. Oh, and then here comes the siege right behind it, because he saw it. Yeah, we're getting some more kills, but HOANG's been able to add some more villagers here, which Survivalist has not been able to do. Ballistics for HOANG first. Survivalist getting that university first, but no ballistics. We're floating some extra resources. A wild game. So much happening. Now, I think I would personally favor the Celts the longer this game goes. We can go, you know, heavy onto mangonels and Woad Raiders. I don't know that we'll have an answer for that as Armenians. There we go. Finally dropping a town center. And they're both on this side. Okay, siege came home, so we left this alone. Uh-oh, this could be dangerous. We're regrouping. Composite bowmen are accurate, but they do fire slowly. Okay, ballistics is in. And we're going to have another town center here, right? 49 to 33, so HOANG's got a nice advantage here. Plus, he's got 4 relics. Snipe that monk. So it's all composite bowmen here. These rams, not doing much at the moment. Survivalist doing a good job taking the hills, though. And we're adding a town center on this side, so HOANG expanding really has an edge here. Uh-oh. Kind of cornered here. Gotta escape. And there we go. Finally adding some food economy. Survivalist might be able to get back in with that economy now. And both ecos are really well protected. This one the least, but there's so many mangonels, and the Celt mangonels, right? Celtic, so it would be hard to push this as Survivalist. These relics, I've never seen a game with relics so contested. It's amazing. But this, I think this will do it, right? We're gonna repair though, and then here comes the Woad Raider. The Spearman. Still a leftover from when HOANG had knights. She hasn't trained at all. Obviously, since his base got pushed. Wow. There's just no end to the action here. And these are really, I don't know how I feel about composite bowmen here. They don't have pierce armor against, like a pierce attack against this. Right, there's no armor piercing. And then crossbows are going to have more range. Sure, the composite bowman may be doing more damage. But I don't think it's worth it for that loss in range. And we're desperate for food here. We're harvesting these deer. Amazing. Survivalist in a real tough spot here. And Imperial's on the way. I don't know that Survivalist is going to be able to handle this. Of course, Armenians are pretty good about staying in Castle Age. They get, you know, they can train champions even in Castle Age, is my understanding. But we don't have any barracks anyway, and this army is just going to shred anything from a barracks. HOANG is really, really taking some advantage here, and he's probably going to try to end the game if he can with a castle. Don't know how he's going to slip it in, but maybe here's a good spot for it. And we got ballistics, so I guess it was worth it for the university, huh? This push is coming, but we'll probably just see Trebs as soon as Imperial's in. And lots of Woads on the way. Waste the hill here. These are some nicely placed scorpions. HOANG is housed. Survivalist keeps trying that, but gets stopped each time. Now, Woads versus Warrior Priest. That's an interesting matchup because Woads have well, Survivalist calls it. He's not much you can do against that now. You know, your opponent's got the relics. He's at Imperial Age. And your economy's just far behind. That was a very exciting game. Even if it's not the one I wanted to show. Very fun to watch. Yeah, also looks like Armenians can drop off food into the mule cart. At least from deer. It may not be the case from berries. Food's kind of weird like that, right? Like if you're playing on a water map and you have shorefish in a dock, I think you have to click on berries with a villager harvesting the shorefish before you can click on the dock. I don't know. I guess it's a funny little quirk about food. But yeah, this was an exciting one, I think. You know, base trade situation, this first castle, incredibly placed. Takes out both these town centers. This just ends any gold collection. Very well placed. This one maybe could have had some more aggression to it. This one took out 2 town centers. I don't know that composite bowman is the play here, but you don't really have anything fast as the Armenians, right? You could go maybe knights, but that's not what you want to do either. Kind of a tough spot for Armenians. It's a fun idea, and I know Survivalist has beaten HOANG with it. But, you know, these fast warrior priests, fast castle into warrior priests, and then collect all the relics. If you don't get castle dropped, it can work really well. Let's look at some stats now here, huh? So, yeah, obviously a KD in favor. It's pretty close. The kill to death ratio here for both of them. And we even had a larger army, actually, as Survivalists. So, pretty balanced matchup. Pretty close match. What really happened, though, is, you know, HOANG added that extra TC and started flying away with his economy, but Survivalist was stuck without a TC for so long. And he had the chance to just drop one, say, like on the wood or something, but it took a little too long. That economy didn't, you know, match HOANG's. Yep, fast castle, right? Our castle time way faster for Survivalist. More exploration even. Interesting. Well, yep, that was a fun game. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this. And I hope you enjoy this kind of content, because sometimes I just see games and I think that was so fun, I have to share this. I know I'm not like a professional caster or anything, but some of these games, you know, they'll be lost to the sands of time. Because, well, I mean, just like the one I wanted to cast, like I said at the start, you go to AoE2insights.com and replay's not available, even though it's only been 4 days since the game was played. But hopefully this one was sort of compensation for it, right? It was the same thing that happened in that other one, but Survivalist ended up winning, right? We got castles in Survivalist space, castles in HOANG space. So it's very fun to watch these two. If you ever get a chance, watch either HOANG's or Survivalist stream on Twitch. Survivalist tries a few other civs. HOANG, of course, loves his Celts. Yeah, well, once again, thanks for watching. Goodbye.